It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Potato! Stupefy! Defender! Accio! That did the trick. I have you now, Landrock. Bombarda! Potato! Defender! Crucio! Confringo! You protected yourself again. Not for long.
It turns out the final line of defense against ultimate evil is literally just playing Candy Crush with magic wand.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Crucio! Potato! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
There seems to be some fight in you after all! No matter, I shall rid you of it! Come closer, young creature!
You can't stop me! Potato! Accio! Bombarda! Two sources of power! Ha! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Depulso! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Potato! Leviosa! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Crucio! Confringo! Potato! Confringo! Crucio! Bombarda! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda!
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing!
keep up this charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I ensure that your death is swift.
Protego! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Bombarda! Accio! It's not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock? Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Crucio! Protego! Leviosa! Bombarda! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Confringo! Crucio! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Leviosa! Accio! Leviosa! Accio! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! Defender! Crucio! Confringo!
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Defender! Leviosa! Accio! Accio! I will defeat you in Lord God's memory. Crucio!
You'll never wrest this power from me! Never!
Confringo! Defender! Crucio! Confringo! Potato! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Resto momentum. Accio. Levioso. Defender. Professor!
You need to contain it! You are stronger than you know.
Professor!
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Professor Fix, perfect timing. He has been my ride or die mentor for entire game, guiding you through ancient trials and risking his neck during the finale. He spent most of the time getting trapped behind falling rocks or holding up collapsing ceiling like Atlas. And then, right as the battle ends and the repository is contained, he tragically passed away. It's meant to be a heartbreaking, tear-jerking cinematic moment. The problem, most of players are standing over his body wearing an absolute ridiculous high-stake endgame outfit like a legendary dueling cap, a golden owl mask, and a velvet knickerbockers. Nothing under a tragic pitching, quite like your character looking like a high fashion circus clown.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
I save the world. Ranrock is defeated. The estate magic is cured. And a beloved professor is dead. The entire school gathered in the great hall of a somber, moving memorial service to honor Professor Fig's sacrifice. Tears are shed. Melancholy music plays.
Lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits... I'd say 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
And now it is time to award the House Cup. Congratulations to Ravenclaw for winning because you collect 150 flying pages.
We got the
The school transitioned from a literal funeral to blasting confetti cannons and cheering in the span of a single cutscene. Professor Fix hasn't even been buried yet. The rock Ravenclaws are already doing cake stains with butterbeers. Hogwarts truly is a magical place.
Yes!